about the hiccup, everyone. We're back on live. We should be good to go across all platforms. You need a 600 to 700, says Garrett Whitaker. All right, we can cook something up for you, Garrett. We'll get to that. We will get to that. I'm gonna cook up a underdog parlay for probably NBA tonight. Maybe we'll let the stream cook it up. Maybe I'll pull something from SoBet and share it publicly with the group. But we'll get you. We'll figure something out. All right, getting a little hot in here. What a day yesterday. SGP smacked, yes sir. Hit a full unit, plus 503. Same game parlay for Monday Night Football yesterday, and we would have hit Sunday night too. We hit 4 out of 5 legs, but the 5th leg was the Mason injury. So been on a heater lately. Been on a heater. Up 32.5 units for October. We went up 32.5 units in Kitchen Water Whip and Cook It Up. Real Brett. That's a fact, baby. Come on. Come on. Lock in. We got a big one coming. I'm telling you, we're locked in. Tuesday, everyone catches their breath a little bit. You know, Vegas tries to catch their breath. We start to shift gears, focus on looking forward to the week a little bit. And, you know, we got to take a moment to think about all that. But we got MLB tonight. We got NBA tonight. We got college football tonight. We got to look at it. The MLB. Do I think the Yankees can push this World Series to Game 7? I mean, look. For them to win 3 games in a row, you have to think about it as a 3-leg parlay. They're probably like minus 130 in this game tonight. They're probably plus 120 tomorrow. They're probably like plus 110. So for them to win 3 is probably like a plus 700 parlay. That's probably that's the odds you're legitimately looking at. And in actual, and that's just for the parlay. In actual reality, I would say they have probably like a 55-60% chance of winning this. And then generously, let's say 50-50 on the next 2. So it's about 1 in 8. I would say the odds are about 1 in 8 of them pushing to a Game 7. Them winning it all pays 11-1, which is a shitty payout. I would say they probably have about a 5 or 6% chance. You just look at it as individual games parlayed. 3-leg parlay to make it to Game 7, 4-leg parlay to win it all. Definitely slim odds. Never been done. Do they win tonight? I think so. I think they win tonight. I think they have a good shot at winning tonight. But, you know, morale's got to be low as fuck. It's different in the MLB. Momentum isn't as big a deal. One pitcher can come in and take over and get it done. So that matters. That's definitely something that we have to pay attention to. That's a legitimate factor. But yeah, you seen this weekend's NFL lines? Yeah, I seen Thursday. We got a lot. We're gonna get into that, but just yeah, I think in terms of the World Series, like, you know, for all it is basically over. It's not over till it's over. I get it. I just want to see a good series at this point. Here's the thing. It's not no way there's a sweep tonight. I think the Yankees win tonight, but I don't think it's like automatic. This isn't the NBA. If it were the NBA, they could blow the whistle and find a way to make sure that the team doesn't get swept, right? In the MLB, you can have a bad strike zone. That's about it. You can't just hand the Yankees a win to extend the series. It's baseball. You can't rig baseball like that. So I don't think that it's guaranteed. I do think the Yankees are positioned to win this game well, but you know, that Dodgers lineup is nasty. I also think the Dodgers know, all right, we just got to take one of these next 4. But you don't want to see a game 6. You can lose one, fine. You lose this game, the Dodgers aren't stressed at all. You don't want to see a game 6. So you're not playing with the mindset of like, all right, take it easy, whatever. You're going to, in terms of leverage, in terms of who they're going to throw and how they're going to prioritize their arms, it's going to be, you know, fairly conservative for the Dodgers, especially if they're down. If the Dodgers are down 2 or more runs, I think it's going to be back of the bullpen. So if the Yankees get out to a lead, we're live. But the thing about this, I want to have an exciting series. It's 3-0. It's not an exciting series. Game 1 was unbelievable, but it's not an exciting series anymore, right? So I think that if the Yankees get a 2-run lead or something, Dodgers probably say, all right, we're not going to waste our best guys in the bullpen. We're going to rest up. We're going to have a fresh bullpen and just need to win 1 out of 3 games. And that's where they're going to be at. The Yankees are going to be pulling out all the stops, right? We got to win this game because they're not even just playing to win the series. They're also playing to not get swept. That matters. You got to get a dub in the World Series. You got to give the home crowd 1 win. But what's cool about this, Josh, that's a bad way in general. Tonight we'll have NBA. We might have. I might drop something for MLB. I got to think on it more. We might drop something for college football. Probably not. Ice and Ohtani. They need that shoulder. So the fact that the Dodgers are going to win this World Series most likely with Ohtani not throwing is crazy. I think so. So all I had to say, like, I think the Yankees at minus 136. So let me pull up Profit. If you're on the Twitter stream, you're on the YouTube stream, you see my screen. I'm pulling up Profit X. This is where you're getting the best lines, right? Yankees minus 136. I'm gonna drop a unit on it right now, or 136 to win one. I like that play, but I think that's fair odds. I think that's fair odds. It's not like a situation where, um, you know, it's automatic or anything like that. I think they have a good chance at winning. I don't think it's automatic because the MLB can't just rig a game like that. But now here is just as a fan, I got wings like a bone. Just as a fan, you want to see a good series. The Yankees win this, and now all the games, whether it's one or three more games, are good because at 3-1 you win and you go, all right, 3-2 is a real series. So they win this game. You're excited about them making it 3-2. And then you're playing to even it out, and then you're playing game 7. So if the Yankees win this game, then we have 1 to 3 good games of baseball left. Exciting games of baseball. Tonight kind of sucks. But every remaining game of the World Series will be cool. Will be exciting going into it if the Yankees win this game. And that's the beauty of a 7-game series. You just got to sniff the cheese, find the over-under. No, the over-unders, there's no real value on the over-under right now. I mean, you got two lineups that are liable to go off at any moment, but haven't really. Are the picks posted, Romari? No, not yet, but they will be shortly. Boom, appreciate the follow. Shout out to the YouTube, shout out to everyone. All my picks are up on SoBet. All my picks are up on SoBet every single day. I post a full slate. We went up 32 and a half units in this last month. 32 and a half units, okay? That's a great month. There's ups and downs, there's big days, there's bad days, whatnot, but 32 and a half. I give you bankroll management, I give you methodology, I give you the unit size we risk every time, I give you the line we got, I give you the book that we got that lineup, and that all led to us going 32 and a half units of profit this past month. If you're betting even $1 a day, you're up money. Or $1 a play, you're up money. So definitely get on SoBet. Shoot me a DM. Check my links. If you're on the TikTok, shoot me a DM. I'll get you on there. All right, we still got a discount rate for the rest of the month. It's discount. And if you get the discount rate between now and the end of October, you stay at that rate forever. It's less than $10 a month. Just saying, appreciate the follow, Brett. Appreciate everyone following. This is the account I'll be streaming on. It's been terrible numbers until today. So first day we got like any sort of viewership in this stream. So I appreciate you. This is the account I'll be doing my streams on for TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, all that. I appreciate you guys. We'll still be running this daily. And if you're on the Twitter and the YouTube, you can see my screen, see some of the stuff I'm doing. Last announcement before we get into some of this other stuff, I'm also going to be streaming poker a little bit over the next couple months. So get involved in that. I got a free Telegram. I shared my poker link in the free Telegram. For people that want to get involved in that, it's real legal U.S. Poker. So just check it out. Brew Dog, appreciate it. Brett, appreciate it. Everyone, this is a backup account I've been using for streaming. So go ahead and give this a follow. I stream here daily. All right. So let's start looking at the plays again. Let's start talking. Jake's Locks in the house. What up, baby? How you doing? Another guy. You get on the SoBet. You get his action too. Vittorio, appreciate the follow. Let's get back to work. I'm going to be dialed in all November long. In the rest of October, you get a discount on my plays. It's less than $10 a month to join. You stay at that rate forever if you join before November. After that, it's going to be back to 15. Just saying. It's worth it either way. We're up 32 and a half units this month. All right. So we talked about the World Series a little bit. I like Yankees today. It's a lean. I might post a play about it. I might get into it a little bit more, see if there's value, but we like the Yankees money line, right? That's going to be the best value today. The league wants it. The Yankees need it. It's not going to be free. It's not a cakewalk. It's not easy. It's not the NBA where you can just blow the whistle and give them the game. But the league does want, obviously, the Yankees to win this game. You don't want to have a World Series that gets this amount of ratings, this amount of views in this massive a market where ticket sales are so high and you only get 4 games out of it. That's a huge L for the league. That is a massive, massive, massive L for the league. This is a dream scenario for them, dream profitability in this game or in this series. And for them to only get 4 out of it fucking sucks financially. Just saying. Parlay Hub, appreciate the follow. Just appreciate the follow. Everyone following me on here, I appreciate all you. All the plays are up on SoBet. It's in my links for all the platforms. If you're on TikTok, shoot me a DM. I got you with the discount code. All right. Please stop cursing, says Sebastian. I'm not going to do that. Yeah, it would be a disaster for them. They would like to get as many as possible. Dodgers first 5 team total over. I don't think that's a good spot for it, Brewdog. So let's look at this. Let's look at the matchup a little bit. If you're on the Twitter screen or the YouTube screen, you can see what I'm looking at right now. So you got Heel throwing for the Yankees. I can never get his game right. I think it's just Heel. He's been nasty. I think there's a good matchup for them. Dodgers say TBD. We're going to see who their starting pitcher ends up being. Um, that's correct, Shane. We're going to see who their starting pitcher ends up being if they kind of go by committee in this spot. We know Yamamoto. It's not going to be him. Obviously not Bueller. So Friday, that puts us on 3 days rest. 3 days rest. So yeah, it's not going to be what's his face. Um, yeah, it's not going to be Flaherty. He's only on 3 days rest, right? Tuesday, yeah. So it'll be bullpen games. Yankees should win this one. Game one starter. No, Flaherty was game one starter. He's going to be back in 2 days. Well, no, they'll play tomorrow. If the Yankees take care of business, they'll play tomorrow. So yeah, it'll probably be Flaherty Cole. But listen, I mean, look. The Yankees win this game. I'm streaming on TikTok, Zach. It's Pick 'em PD stream. Pick 'em PD stream. It's a smaller account. It's one I built specifically for this. So my prediction is Yankees win these two and Dodgers close out Friday in LA. I wouldn't be surprised, Romario. Brownie over 27.5 points. Oh, G League game. This is his G League start. I don't like that. No. Friday game one starter. So tomorrow they have Flaherty listed as tomorrow. 4 days rest. That would be. That makes sense. It would be against Cole too. So the Yankees could definitely win these two. They could definitely win these two, and then you go into LA. I don't. Again, I'm not saying the Yankees are going to win this. I'm just saying we might get a series out of this. We might get something to enjoy watching. Um, Yankees start Cole tomorrow. That's correct. That's correct. All right, so let's take an early look at some of the NFL stuff. Like I said, if you got questions about games today, specifics today, we can talk about it. We want to build a underdog parlay. If people want to get on that, we can do it. And if you see in my screen, you see I'm scrolling profit. I'm going to drop this link in the replies to my Twitter stream just so you see what I'm looking at. This is Profit Exchange. This is where I get all these lines. This is the book I use. Um, it's an exchange. It's peer to peer, so you just get better lines on everything. This is what you should all be on. It's what I place all my action on. The amount of ROI that you save is drastic. It's really like a massive difference actually. All right, so we've got an interesting one Thursday, right? The Texans are plus 115 against the Jets. Diggs was ruled out for the season today. Diggs is out for the season. He's got a torn ACL. Zach, we could talk about it. You can pitch me. You can pitch me, and we could talk about it. Maybe cook something up together. Um, But yeah, so Diggs is out. Diggs is out for the season. That's official today. Torn ACL. There goes my entire fantasy team. It's all good. I just McCaffrey, Diggs, whatever. But they're still dogs against the Jets. That's one of the most sus lines we've seen this entire season, right? Jets are home, sure, doesn't matter. Jets are on a massive skid. Jets are basically out of playoff contention. There's no room for error. They're 4 games back on the Bills. They lost to the Patriots. They have 2 wins this season. They're against the Patriots and the Titans. Patriots and Titans are 2 of the bottom 4 teams in the NFL. The only teams that could possibly be worse than the Patriots or Titans are the Panthers and the Raiders. Not even the Browns. So they have 2 wins against 2 bottom 4 teams. They have a loss against one of those teams. What is king of the court, Zachary? Or is just talking best? Is that best PRA or best points for today? Pickens, Kamara, Moore for Achane, CD. Let's not do fantasy right now. I mean, you can ask me if you want. I think that's an okay one. That's an okay play. CD's not really performing right now. I think it will get better, but yeah, Diggs is out for the season. Who you look to take his place? You got to see. You got to trade. You got to You're not going to pick someone off waivers. That's all right. Vikings money line says Romario. Vikings money line. Let's take a gander real quick. We are seeing the Vikings against the Colts at minus 220. I mean, it's not a minus 220 play. The Colts are starting Flacco. I think they have a chance in this game with Flacco. But minus 220 is not there's no value there. PRA. Yeah, I haven't looked at the lines, but he's obviously a strong one for PRA. There's no Lakers tonight, right? No AD. Um, I'd have to see the lines. It's hard for me to just call that out of thin air. Thoughts on Falcons and playoffs? I think they're going to get better and better. I think that offense is clicking. There's something still missing, and they're not quite there yet. The Bucks are going to start to deteriorate a little bit without wide receivers. I like Baker. I like what they've been doing in general. The defense is pretty soft. The Falcons have the talent to make a playoff run, especially in an NFC that's wide open right now. Like, my opinion on the NFC right now is Vikings are starting to come down to earth, which doesn't shock me. Yeah, Diggs out for the season. Vikings out. Vikings coming down to earth. Shouldn't shock anyone. Adil, appreciate the follow. Um, the Packers, Love's got hurt again. He'll probably be back Sunday or next week, so it's not major at this point. The Niners are picking it up. They're going to get back McCaffrey after the bye, potentially. Big question marks around anyone coming off a weird injury like that. So big question marks, but we have a lot of historical basis to expect McCaffrey to deliver. So many a deal. This is the one I'm streaming on though. Compa Mike, appreciate the follow. There's a lot of fake pick and PDs out there, so be careful. If someone DMs you directly, ignore them. I respond to DMs. If you DM me on here, I can get you my plays. I can get you on SoBet. But if someone's DMing you directly, it's a fake account scamming. I also switched my profile picture on my two main pictures, or my two main profiles, but Pick and PD Streams is where I stream from. It's pretty self-explanatory. I got a Telegram. It's called War on Vegas. It's in my links everywhere. Join that. It's totally free. I got SoBet. That's where I post my plays every single day. I got free bets on Rebet, $100 free bet if you check that in my links, all that stuff. But just DM me directly on Instagram or on Telegram or something. I can answer any of your questions. I can get you my picks, all that. But if someone's reaching out to you, it's probably a scam. So back to what I was saying about the NFC. I think the NFC's wide open. Vikings coming down to earth. Niners starting to pick it up. Cowboys look terrible. Eagles starting to look like maybe the Eagles have it figured out a little bit. Well, let's give them a couple weeks and see what we see from them. The Lions are definitely the juggernaut. They haven't really lost any steam with the loss of Hutchinson. The Seahawks got smacked around by the Bills. Shout out Buffalo. Let's go, baby. I don't think they have the defense to make a legit run. The Rams showing some signs of life, but I don't think they have any real longevity. So I think the NFC and also the Commanders and the Bears are frisky. I think the Commanders are headed to the playoffs. I think the Bears are as well. We can rule out the Giants. The Cowboys not fully ruled out yet, but trash. The Saints ruled out. The Panthers ruled out. The Raiders ruled out. The Browns ruled out. So, yeah, I think the NFC. I don't think the Bucks. I think the NFC is between the Niners, the Eagles, the Falcons, and then second tier, I would say the Commanders and Bears. I would include. It's the Lions. Lions, Niners, Eagles, Packers. Maybe Lions, Niners, Packers, Eagles. Maybe Lions, Packers, Niners, Eagles. But that's where we're at. Then Commanders and Bears have a little bit of life to them, and the Bucks, and then the Falcons are a massive question mark. But I think they have the potential to make a run. I'm pretty much giving up on the Cowboys, I would say. I think you could give up on the Cowboys. They're 3-4. They got 4 tough games ahead. Nothing seems to be clicking. The defense is trash. It's really, really, really difficult for me to imagine them winning more than 9 games, and that's like on a good finish. So, yeah. But the Lions winning the NFC, I think if you're asking me personally, my pick, I would say Lions, Niners, Packers. I don't think the Eagles have it this year. CJ Stroud or Aaron Rodgers, it's Stroud by far. I mean, Rodgers, how many games do we need to see him be bet? He's 40. He's coming off a massive, massive injury. I told you this before the season. I bet the Jets to not make the playoffs at plus 145. Plus 145. I gave you that play. I told you. No offense to Rodgers on a legacy basis. He's one of the best to ever do it. He's a 4-time MVP. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's not currently a good quarterback. He is not at 40 years old off a torn Achilles with this offensive line, a good quarterback. He's not. That doesn't take away from everything he's done in his career. That doesn't mean everything else was fake. It means he's old and not good anymore. That happens to everyone. It happened to him. He is not good anymore. CJ Stroud, I also was pretty spot on with CJ Stroud saying he's going to have a good year, but he's going to have worse numbers than his rookie year. We have some adjustments, whatnot. Kirk came off an ACL too, but he's 6 years younger. He's 6 years younger. In Kirk's first couple weeks, he looked pretty slow. LeBron, you can't compare anyone to LeBron. Also, I'm not saying no one can come off. It was Achilles, by the way, for both of them. But I'm not saying anyone can come off. Also, if LeBron tore his Achilles, he would be cooked. LeBron is in unbelievable shape for his age, unbelievable performance for his age, everything. But, he has one of the best, athletic performance bodies to ever exist in terms of longevity and performance. But he's still probably at 40 years old an injury away from being like, basically cooked. A real injury away, not, a tweaked hamstring, a light calf pull, etc. So yeah, Aaron Rodgers is bad. The Jets are bad. The Texans' money line feels trappy as fuck, but I'm still going to take it. They're just a better team. They're a better team, and you're getting them at plus money. I don't care that you don't have Diggs. I don't care that Stroud hasn't been dominant this year. Give me them. The best quarterbacks in the league this season are Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen. You can talk about Jaden Daniels. You can talk about Jared Goff. And if you want to pretend that Patrick Mahomes could still turn it around and be in the conversation, you can pretend that. But Patrick Mahomes has 8 touchdowns and 9 picks. If Patrick Mahomes dominates the rest of the season, they go 15-2. He finishes the season best case. Like he balls out for 10 games. He finishes the season with 30 touchdowns and 14 picks. That is an unbelievable finish to the season. He goes 21-5 the rest of the way. I said Goff, Jay. So yeah. I think Derrick Henry and Saquon Barkley, maybe Barkley, but Derrick Henry in the MVP conversation, but just the conversation. He's not winning it. They're not giving it to a running back. It's not going to happen. So real MVPs, and this will change. There's a lot of season left. But, if we're talking MVP conversation right now, it should be Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Jared Goff, Jaden Daniels in that order, probably. Yeah, Goff. Yeah, I think that Stroud and Cousins and Darnold all have the numbers right now to put themselves in the conversation. I don't think it'll happen with Darnold. I don't think it'll happen with Daniels. I don't think it'll happen with Stroud. I do think that Cousins has an off chance, because he can throw for a fuck ton of yards. He has that 500-yard passing game already, and he could have 2 400-yard games the rest of the season as well, and a bunch of 300. So he could finish the season really strong and have crazy touchdown and yard numbers. His picks, I don't know what he's at right now, but his picks, he throws more picks than most. After last week, Allen took a big stride relative to Jackson. So, but it's a week-to-week league. We got 10 more games for both those teams. 9 more games for both those teams. Yeah, those are the really the only ones in the conversation. The fact that Mahomes is still in the conversation is crazy. Winston and Browns plus money. So you're seeing the Browns right now at plus 111 against the Chargers. I don't think that Winston's going to be able to move the ball against the Chargers defense. I know he just balled against the Ravens. I get it. Yeah, I'd have to look at that more because I don't love Chargers against the spread. Browns defense, if they deliver, could definitely handle business. But don't sleep on the Chargers. Don't sleep on Herbert. I think that that's a pretty valid line. The Browns at plus 111, the Chargers at minus 120. I think that's pretty accurate. Diamond Edge in the house. What up? Should I take Jalen Tolbert, Darius Slayton? I don't care. Broncos plus 10.5 against the Ravens is interesting. Broncos they haven't played a good team in a while, but they've been beating bad teams. Bo Nix looks all right. I do think that Bo Nix will probably get terrorized by the Ravens pass D. I just have to be honest. I think it could get real ugly for him. I think it's a tough spot. Something to consider. So, all right, if we're looking, we're almost halfway through the season, which is nuts. But if we're looking at MVPs, we're looking at, NBA plays on SoBet. Listen, if you want all my plays, I'll say this one more time. If you want all my plays, they're posted on SoBet. You can shoot me a DM. You can check my links. It's discounted between now and the end of October to less than $10 a month. We put up 32.5 units this last month, 32.5 unit profit. 32.5 unit profit. So if your unit size is $1 or more, if your unit size is 35 cents or more, you're making money off it. Everyone always asking, is it worth it? $10? Oh, you want to pay for $10 a month, bro? 30 cents, a Spotify subscription to win bets instead of losing them, to learn about sports betting, to get research plays every single day, plays that are fully researched, plays where I give you the line, I give you the book, I give you the analysis, I give you the unit size we're risking, I give you the book that we got the best line on. I mean, if you're serious about this, you should be doing that. Just point blank, period. It's not even just the plays, it's the education involved, the bankroll management methodology, the way to balance your book, the way to adjust accordingly on a consistent basis, the way to find value, the way to use the best books available and the best lines available in Line Shop and find the right value. Mike, appreciate the follow. Appreciate everyone who's following right now. Run those numbers up. We're going to keep going here. We're going to keep going through the slate. We got a big day coming. NBA up on SoBet. Message me. Absolutely. I'll get back to you as soon as we wrap up this. Hit me up. Appreciate it, Dots. I'll drop you a link. I'll get you on there. Like I said, 32 and a half units. All I tell you, and I tell people this all the time, we're a little bit above 50%. Price goes up in November. Yep. But you stay at that $9.95 month rate forever. If you join before November, you stay at that rate forever. If you're on the Twitter stream right now, I'll link it. I'll link it in response to my stream. It's in my profile as well, but I'll link it. Yeah, Raging Cajuns playing tonight. So anyway, like I said, we're up 32 and a half units. That's including a lot of losing days, a lot of winning days, more wins and losses, but a lot of losing days. You have to understand, we're going to win about 4 days out of the week, 4 out of 7. You have to learn to take your L, and when you take your L, you leave it alone. You don't chase. You leave it. You say, all right, tomorrow. Even if you lose 2 days in a row, all right, tomorrow. I don't think we've lost 3 in a row in a while, but even if that were to happen, over the course of a year, I put out plays every single day. I think we take 2 days off a year around the All-Star break, MLB All-Star break when there's no sports. Those are the only days off we have, right? Thousands of plays, a couple thousand plays. 2 things you need to take away from that. One, you got to withstand the ups and downs. We're aiming for 180 units of profit, right? That's 15 units a month. We went up 32 and a half units this month. That's great. We're probably going to win 9, 10 out of 12 months in a year. All right? You have to take some L's. If you can never take an L, you're eventually going to chase and you're going to lose everything and you're going to go broke. That's it. You have to take some L's. Not right now, though. Not right now. We're not taking no L's. Back-to-back big dubs. Big dub yesterday. Smacked a plus 500 parlay. Same game parlay. Long-term success. Exactly, Zach. It's just like any investment. If you were in the stock market and you couldn't take a losing day, you need to fight to find a win on that losing day. Eventually, you're going to lose a fuck ton of money. We are not going to have that. If we lose a day, we have a terrible day, we might go down 6 units on like a nightmare day. But we're not going to make that 15 units. We're just going to say, fuck, today sucked. But I understand the process. I understand that we're long-term profitable. I trust the system. I trust the research. I trust the way that we got these dubs, that we have this historical profitable record. 32 and a half units. That's a great month. And what that looks like is a little win, a little win, a little loss, a little loss, a little win, a little loss, a big win, a little loss, a little loss, a big win, a little loss, a little loss, a win, a loss, a win, a loss, a win, a loss, big win, tough loss, win, loss, etc. Lex Tibb, spitting facts. This is the name of the game. This is what it's all about. This is it. Bankroll management. Bankroll management. Tail the plays. Tail the plays for the unit size I recommend, on the book that I recommend so you get the right line, the exact plays that I recommend. You take your wins, you take your losses. We're back at it tomorrow. The game never ends. People are obsessed with winning a day. You want to get rich, B-man? Let's lock in. Grind it out. Grind it out long term. But real talk, I'm not talking about getting rich. I'm talking about being profitable. You want to get rich off sports betting, you can play a lotto ticket. Maybe it'll happen. But we're talking about just building your bankroll. If you want to get rich, get into sports betting content. Real talk. Nice parlay yesterday. Yeah, Zoe, huge day. Plus 500 same game parlay. Needed Pickens over 60. Gets that 43-yard reception in the final 7 minutes of the game. Love to see it. And we were going to hit Sunday night same game parlay as well, but we lost Mason to injury. So anyway, if you want all the plays, like I said, for the millionth time, it's discounted for the rest of the month. Shoot me a DM if you're on TikTok. Shoot me a DM on anywhere, or just check my links if you're on Instagram, if you're on YouTube, or you're on if you're on YouTube, it's in the description of all my videos. If you're on Twitter, it's in the response to this stream. It's SoBet. That's where I post all my plays. It's discounted the rest of the month. We're up 32 and a half units this month. Get involved. Full slate drops for NBA today. We might have an MLB play up as well, so stay tuned. That's the spiel. Any questions on any of that, I can always let you know. We're going to have a Thursday night football play dropping soon. Yankees done today. Are they making a hell of a comeback? I would say I think the Yankees I think there's a good chance that the Yankees could make it game 6. There's a fine chance that they could get swept. I know the league doesn't want it, but it's not the MLB or it's not the NBA or the NFL where you can just rig a game and make it almost impossible for the team that you don't want to win. You can't really rig an MLB game. You can have a shitty strike zone. That's about it. Yeah, we better know, Jay. But we'll have a same game parlay up for that as well, most likely. Props have been crushing. NBA props are one of our biggest cash cows. That's another reason why now's a great time to get involved. NFL the rest of the season, and college basketball kind of around late winter is when we start dialing into college basketball more. We roll into MLB and NBA playoffs, and then back to NFL. Yeah, that's what to expect. That's what to expect. And I have a free Telegram in my links as well. If you're into, I drop some free plays in there. I keep people posted on what's going on when I'm live streaming, all that. I'm also going to be doing some poker stuff, some casino stuff in there, so stay tuned. In the over tonight with Louisiana versus Texas State tonight. Let me know, Lex. Let me know. I haven't dug in on that game, but let me know any thoughts. Okay. We'll talk a tiny bit about NFL season-long outlook here. I know we've been getting distracted a little bit. We'll talk a little bit about NFL season-long outlook. Let's take a gander at the futures market. Actually, let's do this right. Let's see futures market and use that as a frame of reference. All right. And let me tell you, you look at some of these lines. Look at this. Texans are plus 105, right? Now we go back to profit. Now the Texans are plus 115. So if you're betting $100, you literally win $10 more on profit. You know how much that adds up in the long run? I put out over 2,000 plays in a year. You're getting an extra $10. That's like 9%. That's like 9%. If you're not on Profit X, which is also in my links, I replied to the Twitter stream with it. You are passing up on so much money. It's stupid. Oh, I love that, Lex. I bet the cash out value is on that strong. Garrett, I know you want to cook this lay. Give me 1 second. You've been riding in here. You deserve it. I can't. All right, fine. We can look at this underdog lay. If people want, let the chat decide. Drop a flame if you want us to cook up an underdog parlay right now. Drop a flame if you want to cook up an underdog parlay right now for tonight. Or drop a football if you want to talk about NFL futures. First to 5 wins. First to 10 wins. Flame for an underdog parlay today. Football for NFL futures / NFL season long outlook right now. Chat determines. We got one for football. That's where we're at right now. The floor is yours. The floor is yours. Garrett says flame. It's 1-1. It's 1-1. The chat engagement is light. Garrett says won't let you emoji it. Interesting. All right. Well, it could be decided. It could be decided by a small amount of. Do you have to swap? I would imagine that you can get the flames. I can't see it, Bam Boy, but now I do. Interesting. Flame. All right. Looks like the flames are taking it. We got a football from Alexandra. We got a flame from Zoe, from Josh, from Dots. All right. It looks like the Flames have it, which means we're going to cook up an underdog parlay, which means also if you're on the Twitter chat, if you're on the Twitter or the YouTube screen, you can see this. You can see what I'm looking at. So I'm taking suggestions. This is the chat's got to determine. I'm taking suggestions. We're going to go probably 3-leg NBA. Check something real quick. Uh-oh. Look at that. I'm flashing it. If anyone saw that and got a chance to screenshot, congrats on the free play. It's locked in. All right, so we're going to take Ant, 27.5 points. We're going to take the over. Okay, that's number one. What do we think about Klay Thompson, 15-5 at Minnesota? What do we think about that? What do you think? Let's go to our reliable guy. Someone was saying king of the court, Luka. He's at 46 PRA. 46 PRA. How about this? How about we go higher? And then we go lower on Klay. We say Luka ball hog game. So we go low on Klay, a little correlation there. Garrett, we're talking about an underdog play. You want money line totals and spreads, whatever. Garrett, go to my profile, click on rebet, sign up, get the $100 bonus bet. You can rip one on there. But I'm cooking an underdog parlay right now. I'll drop this in the free Telegram when we're done. I'll drop it in the free Telegram with a sign up link. You get $25 when you sign up. So we go low on Thompson points. We go over on Doncic PRA. We go over on Ant points. Jess says Lowry more points. 23. All right, Josh has spoken. All right, now we're looking at a 10x spot. Now Zoe says joke. Oh shit. Oh shit. We're going deep with this one. 28.5. Is he ready to go yet? 49 PRA. Elite matchup. Do we like PRA here? 49, or are we going straight points 28.5? Hits it all the time. That is not wrong. Fuck it. Money over you any day. Nice foul. All right. Jokic, PRA, it's on there. We're looking at a 20xer right now. We could flex it. Go 5 correct, 10x, 4 correct, 2.5. Michael Lee Rose, I know people asking about this one. We have the over for. I know, Lex. It's crazy. I'm just starting to get more than like 10 people on this one. So as long as we don't get banned, we'll be back in like a couple weeks to doing 50 to 100 normally in here concurrent. But it's frustrating. It sucks. They've taken so much money from me. It's stupid. Ravens just traded for Deontay. Is that a fact, Hardeep? Is that a fact that just pulled up? Can we get confirmation in the chat? I don't know why I'm distrusting you. It's just the first time I've seen your name pop up. All right, so this is what we're looking at right now. We got a five legger on underdog. This is a 20x. This is what the chat has cooked. We got Ant over 27.5. We got Luka over 46. We got Clay under 15.5 points. We got Lowry Markkanen over 23 points. And we got Nikola Jokic over 49 PRA. Should I get rid of anything? Should we try to sweep, go 20x, or should we flex it? 5 correct is 10x, 4 correct is 2.5x. What do we think? The flex value seems like trash. I'm going to be honest. I think I'm slapping 50 to win a grand. I'm slapping 50 to win a grand. Let's rip. Chat fed it. We're doing it. Say it again. I'm going to drop this everywhere. I'll read it off in a second. I'm going to reply to the Twitter stream with this. I'm going to reply to the Twitter stream with this. And I'll drop it in the Telegram here as well. I'm going to reply to the Twitter stream. I'm going to drop it in the Telegram, and then I'll post it on my Instagram story as well. But I'll read it off to you all in a second. I'm just dropping this real quick. All right. It is Anthony Edwards over 27.5 points. It's Luka Doncic over 46 PRA. It's Klay Thompson under 15.5. It's Lowry Markkanen over 23 points. It's Nikola Jokic over 49 points. Now, again, all my research plays, everything that I like that I put up, my actual plays, they go up on SoBet every single day. This is me just letting you guys cook for me. I like it. I'm ripping it, whatever. But I'm not saying this is a play you got to dump the bank account on. You get a 25 freebie when you join Underdog. This is you guys cook this up. This is a squad ride from the stream. I like it. Cash out Keon. PRA for Luka. I'll post it again in my Instagram story for people who want to tail. And we'll cook these daily. I live stream every day, usually around 12:30 or 1:30. I let people know I've got a free Telegram. Shoot me a DM if you want that, or check my links. We got a free Telegram. Coco, I'm leaning Yankees. I like Yankees money line. We'll see if I actually make it a play, but yeah. Thompson under points. Oh, yeah. Anthony Edwards over 27.5. Luka over 46 PRA. Clay under 15.5 points. Markkanen over 23. And Jokic over 49 PRA. That is what the chat cooked up. That is what we're riding today. Get it. Get involved. Yes. That's a 20x. That's a 20x. If you take it straight, you could go flex. It would be a 10x if you hit it, and 2.5x if you went 4 for 5. So I might reuse that. I might also sprinkle a flex on this. Madfish, appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. So one last time, we're gonna take a quick look at NFL future stuff. Just commentary on where we're at in the league as a whole. But real quick, for everyone who wants it, my plays go up every single day on SoBet. We're up 32.5 units this month. 32.5 units. If you're on the TikTok stream, shoot me a DM. I'll send you the link. I'll get you on there. It's TikTok, so you got to copy and paste the link, whatever. If you're on Instagram, check my links. You'll see SoBet. You'll get it. If you're on Twitter, check the replies to this stream or check my profile. You see the SoBet link. YouTube, check the description of any of my videos. The SoBet link. It's discounted now for the end of the month. It's less than $10 a month, and that's not till the end of October. That's for 30-day periods, right? And if you join before November, you stay at that $9.95 rate, that less than $10 a month forever. Okay? That's it. Profit X, that's in my links as well. That's in the reply to the chat. That's where I got all these great lines. Underdog, that's where I ripped this parlay. That's in the reply to everything. I would just recommend everyone, honestly, go to my Twitter. It's Pick'emPD there. It's Pick'emPD everywhere. Go to my Twitter, check the stream, see the links in the stream after this if you want to recap. But follow me on everything. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter, all that stuff. I go live daily. And get in the free Telegram. For real, get in the free Telegram. You'll know everything that's going on. So, all right. Real quick, because we're going to get out of here shortly, but when we're looking at the actual NFL futures, here we go. All right, so right now, just get the SoBet 90 a year. That's a fact, Lex. That's the best discount available. So you got Chiefs at plus 400, Lions at plus 600, Ravens plus 750, Bills plus 900. Eagles plus 14, Niners plus 11, Packers plus 15. The Steelers at plus 2,800. No. Let's look at win totals. The Chiefs are over under 14.5. That's crazy. I mean, do they go 7 or 8 out of 10? That's crazy. And they got some easy dubs. Bills over 11.5 is minus 150. That's a nuke. The Dolphins is at 6.5 now. Patriots at 4.5. I would probably take the under. Jets to go 5-4 is minus 140. So for the Jets to go under 6.5, they've already played the Patriots twice. They don't have two Patriots games. We have to look at the schedule, but the Jets at under 6.5 is plus money. I already got them to miss the playoffs at plus 145, which was unbelievable value, but that's an interesting spot. Cousins to lead the league in regular season passing at plus 500 has some value. Damn. Derrick Henry is minus 155 to lead the season in rush yards. Saquon at plus 200 might have some. Knicks or Darnold, I like against the Colts. Knicks against the Ravens, I like Darnold. Not bad, Lex. All right, guys, we're gonna wrap this up. Any questions on anything, let me know. Just hop in the free Telegram. It's in my links. Hop in the free Telegram. It's in my links. It's called War on Vegas. If you're already on Telegram, want to check it out. Any questions, let me know. If you want all my plays every single day, it's on SoBet. I did for VIP props already, Holly, but I'll share to the main shortly as well. We'll have some plays up shortly. That post going up. It's all evening game, so